For my wrestling review ones today, I'm going to review another wrestler. As you know, I'm doing independent reviews of wrestling because I'm quite a fan. I've been going on the independent scene. Again, I've done recommendation videos for people where they could take like family events, family ones for wrestling, or 18 plus events for those who are into a bit more gruesome, want a bit of sexuality and stuff. But going on, I'm going to review another wrestler, Jack Johnson, Salford. I'm quite a big fan of his. I think his in-ring ability is very, very good. He's about 5'7", if that might even be shorter. Definitely a light heavyweight, but he somehow managed to make you take him as a serious heel, and this is why I'm a big fan of his, because he's nowhere near the biggest guy. He's, you know, probably not the most intimidating to look at, but he plays a very good, nasty, dirty heel, and it's believable that the best way of saying it is, and I should have covered this in the beginning, like I say, with all my reviews, none of it is personal. So if I say this guy isn't a good wrestler, I don't rate him, or I don't think he's that good at that. This is just my beliefs from watching them. It's not a personal thing, but moving on from that. I think the best way to describe Jack is like a little shit. He comes off like an asshole, and that's why he's such a good heel. Because he's that... I'm trying to think. Remember when you're in school and there's that little arsehole kid? You know you could maybe kick his head in, but he's quite clever. He'll brick your windows, he'll escape. He'll slap someone and you'll think, fuck, John's going to kill him tomorrow. He'll seem to get away. That's what he's like. He's also very tactical. So he was working with Rarebit for a bit. It was huge. So he'd like do all the mouthy shit and he'd have Rarebit attack him, but then he'd get the pin and he'd be the champ, you know. So he's a very good, he has this great charisma, and his psychology in the ring is good. Like, you'll even watch him do matches and he'll slap someone and he'll take beatings. He takes quite a bit of beatings. But as a heel, I don't like giving 10s. So I'm going to give him a 9.5. I think he's one of the best heels around in this country. His mic skills of a heel, easily a 9. His interaction with the fans, easily a 9. His in-ring ability, I'd still class him as a 9. He doesn't do a lot of over-the-top moves, but he tells a story. He makes you think he's trying to hurt the other wrestler. He'll cheat, he'll low blow, he'll rake to the eyes, etc., etc. He's a very good story to it, and he knows what he is as well. He doesn't try and shoulder barge guys who are 6'4" and 300 pounds down. He cheats, he's dirty, he works in the body parts. He's a very, very good wrestler. Weak points, I've seen him as a face. 2 out of 10. It was an horrendous face. It just did not work for him. I saw him, it was at GTM, I saw him as a face, and he was like, yeah, guys, come on and cheer for me. And it was such, it just felt like he didn't even enjoy it. It was like a bad acting. But as a heel, 10 out of 10. Could he pull off a face? He probably could. I think he could pull off a face like a DX type of face, a Shawn Michaels type face, where he's an arsehole, but you like him. But the face run that the GTM gave him was downright horrendous. Whoever came up with that idea, you can just see Jack, and if you've watched him 3 or 4 times, it was just a poor way of portraying his character. But overall, I'd give him a 8.5 out of 10. I've said it before, if you actually had a lot of money behind you and you said, you know what, we're going to get British wrestling on TV properly, and you're going to put guys, I think Jack is someone you'd have on the on your roster, and he'd probably be in the main event scene because he's so entertaining, he's so good. So I'd give him an 8.5 overall, I think, if I'm truthful.